She bragged to her followers, "I manipulated my boyfriend into buying me a Tesla." During her live stream, I watched quietly. Then I canceled the surprise Tesla I'd already ordered for her birthday and donated the money to charity live on my stream. She became an internet clown immediately. I, 29 male, was sitting at my desk supposedly working from home when my girlfriend Raven's 27 notification popped up. "Going live now, girl talk session." She thought I didn't watch her streams. Told me they were boring beauty stuff I wouldn't care about. Usually I didn't watch. But I'd been planning her birthday surprise for months. A Model 3 Tesla she'd been dropping hints about since January. Her birthday was in 2 weeks, and I wanted to see if she'd mentioned anything about what she wanted so I could nail the color and specs. What I heard instead changed everything. "Okay, ladies, so remember when I told you about the Tesla situation?" Raven was saying to her 8,000 viewers. "Update, it's basically in the bag. I've been working on Elliot for months. My name is Elliot. I minimized my work screen and maximized her stream." Her friend Tessa was co-hosting, sitting next to her. "Girls spill. How do you even convince a man to drop that kind of money?" Raven laughed. This wasn't her usual laugh, the one I fell in love with. This was something else. Calculating. It's all about the slow burn, babe. First, you start small. Leave Tesla videos open on your laptop. Talk about your coworker's Tesla. Then you escalate. You cry about how unsafe you feel in your current car. "Stop it." Tessa was cackling. "You drive a 2020 Honda, right? But he doesn't know anything about cars. I told him it's making weird noises. He took it to the mechanic. Obviously nothing wrong with it, but I said the mechanic must have missed something." The chat was going wild. Hearts, laughing emojis, people calling her a queen and a mastermind. "The best part," Raven continued, touching up her lipstick, "is he thinks it's his idea. I've gotten so good at planting seeds. Like, I'll be on my phone and go, 'Wow, Emma just posted her new car,' and then I'll get quiet. He'll ask what's wrong, and I'll say nothing. In that voice. You know the voice, ladies." They spent the next 20 minutes detailing manipulation tactics. How to find a man's weakness. Mine was apparently wanting to be a provider. How to make them think expensive gifts were their idea. How to test boundaries with smaller purchases first. "He bought me that $2,000 handbag last month," Raven said. Didn't even blink. That's when I knew the Tesla was possible. That handbag. She'd cried about how her mom had one just like it before she died. Her mom was alive and well, living in Arizona. But what if he can't actually afford it? Someone in chat asked. "Oh, he can. Software developers make bank, and Elliot has no spine when it comes to me. Plus, he saves everything. It's actually annoying how responsible he is. Like, live a little, you know?" I'd been saving for our future. The house we'd talked about, the wedding she kept Pinterest boarding. "Watch this," Raven said, pulling out her phone. "I'm gonna text him right now about how my car made another weird sound." My phone buzzed. "Babe, car just made the scariest grinding noise. I'm actually scared to drive it." I watched her switch back to camera. "Now we wait. He'll probably leave work early to come check on it." I texted back, "That's concerning. I'll take a look tonight." She frowned at her phone. Usually he'd rush over immediately. "Whatever. By next month, I'll be in a Tesla, mark my words." The order confirmation was still in my email. Model 3, pearl white, full self-driving capability, $52,000. Supposed to be delivered 3 days before her birthday. I took a screenshot of her stream. Then I did something I'd never done before. I started my own stream. I'd had a Twitch account for years, mostly for watching gaming streams. Never streamed myself. But I knew how it worked. "Hey everyone," I said to the 0 viewers. "So something interesting just happened." I shared my screen, showing Raven's stream, muted now. "This is my girlfriend. She's currently explaining to her audience how she's manipulating me into buying her a Tesla." 1 viewer, then 3, then 10. "Here's the thing," I continued, pulling up the Tesla order page. "I already bought her one, surprise birthday present. Been saving for 2 years. 50 viewers now. Someone type, "Bro." But since she thinks manipulation is the way to get what she wants, let me show you something else. I canceled the order. The confirmation popped up immediately. Full refund to be processed within 3 to 5 business days. The chat exploded. Viewers jumped to 200. Now, I said, pulling up another tab, let's put this money somewhere better. I navigated to a charity for financial literacy for young women. This seems appropriate, right? I donated $52,000. The receipt appeared on screen. Oh, and in case anyone thinks this is fake, I logged into my bank, showed the pending donation with personal info blocked out. Someone in chat, king behavior. Another, bro, is she still streaming? I checked. She was. Still talking about manipulation tactics, now on to how to make him think marriage is his idea. Should I raid her? I asked chat. The response was unanimous, yes. For those unfamiliar, a raid is when you send all your viewers to another stream when you end yours. The streamer gets a notification. My viewer count was at 1,100 now. Word was spreading. Alright, let's do it. Raven, this raid's for you. I clicked raid. Selected her channel. Hit go. Update 1, holy crap. I need to explain what happened next because I'm still processing. So I raided Raven's stream with 1,100 people. She saw the notification and lit up. Oh my god, thank you streamer Elliot for the raid. Welcome everyone. It took her maybe 5 seconds to realize. Her face went from excited to confused to horrified. The chat was brutal. He saw everything. Cancelled the Tesla LMAO, 52K to charity instead. Get wrecked manipulator. Tessa, still sitting next to her, was reading the comments. Raven, they're saying Elliot was streaming. Raven grabbed her phone. I knew she was texting me because my phone was blowing up. I didn't check it. She tried to play it off. I don't know what everyone's talking about. Anyway, let's talk about this new foundation. But her regular viewers had already seen clips. Someone had recorded my entire stream and posted it in her chat. She ended the stream without saying goodbye, just cut it off. 20 minutes later, she was at my apartment using her tea. I was still at my desk, now actually working. Elliot, hey. What did you do? Donated to charity, tax deductible too, which is nice. She was shaking, actually shaking with rage. That was my Tesla. No, it was a gift I was planning to give you, but gifts are voluntary, and I've decided to volunteer elsewhere. You humiliated me. You humiliated yourself. I just had better timing. She pulled out her phone, showing me her Instagram. The follower count was dropping in real time. I'm losing everything. Everything being followers, that's everything? My brand, my reputation, your ability to manipulate people? She actually tried to slap me. I stepped back. Get out, I said. I live here. No, you don't. You have a drawer and some toiletries. Your name's not on the lease. Where am I supposed to go? I hear Tessa has a couch. She started crying. But here's the thing. I'd seen her cry before. Real tears and fake tears. These were the fake ones. The kind she'd literally taught her viewers how to produce on demand in a stream last month. Please, Elliot, I love you. You love what I can buy you. That's not true. I wanted nice things. Is that so wrong? No, what's wrong is lying, manipulating, and treating me like an ATM with no spine. She grabbed her things, what little she had at my place, and stormed out. You'll regret this. Narrator, I did not regret it. Update 2. The internet is undefeated, y'all. So Raven tried to do damage control. Posted a YouTube video called My Truth, addressing the stream situation. It was 45 minutes of her, claiming I took her jokes out of context. Saying she was playing a character for entertainment. Insisting she really loved me and the Tesla thing was just content. Crying, those fake tears again. Saying I was financially abusive for canceling a gift I'd promised her. The ratio was spectacular. 50K dislikes to 300 likes. The top comment, so it was a joke when you called him spineless, but serious when you wanted the Tesla. Someone did a supercut of her manipulation streams over the past year. Turns out I wasn't her first victim. There was a guy named Jerome before me who bought her a motorcycle. Another named Kyle, who funded her small business that never materialized. But here's where it gets interesting. Tessa threw her under the bus. Tessa went live yesterday and spilled everything. Raven had a spreadsheet of potential boyfriends ranked by income. She literally had manipulation tactics written out like a playbook. The crying thing? She practiced in the mirror. She was already on dating apps looking for her next sponsor. The spreadsheet leaked. I was on it. Listed as Elliot, software dev, 130K, estimated. Weaknesses: wants to feel needed, savior complex, parents divorced when young, daddy issues. That last part hit different. I'd told her about my parents in a vulnerable moment. She'd held me while I talked about how their divorce affected me, and she'd written it down as a weakness to exploit. My stream from 3 days ago had been clipped and shared everywhere. Man cancels gold diggers Tesla live had 2 million views on YouTube. Someone auto-tuned it into a song. It slapped, not gonna lie. But Raven wasn't done. She pivoted to OnlyFans, announced it on Instagram with, "Since my ex wants to leave me homeless and carless, I have to do what I have to do to survive." Girl, you live with your parents in a 5-bedroom house. Her mom called me. Her mom. Elliot, what happened? Raven's having a breakdown. She live-streamed herself bragging about manipulating me, Mrs. Blackwood. That doesn't sound like her. I sent her the clips. Long silence. "I'll talk to her," she said quietly. "I'm sorry, Elliot. We raised her better than this." Update 3. This week has been absolutely unhinged. First, Raven tried to rebrand, changed her username to Authentic Raven, and started posting about growth and accountability. Her bio read, "Former toxic person learning to be better." The internet wasn't buying it. Someone found her Venmo transactions. She'd been charging guys for emotional labor while we were dating. $50 for listening to your problems. $100 for pretending to care about your hobby. I didn't even know you could monetize being a garbage human. Then Jerome reached out to me. Remember him? Motorcycle guy? We grabbed beers. "Dude, when I saw your stream, I wanted to cry," he said. "She got me for $15K in total, motorcycle, jewelry, vacation to Cabo." How'd it end? She accidentally sent me a text meant for another guy. It said, "Jerome's almost tapped out, time to move on." We compared notes. The patterns were identical. The same crying triggers, the same "my mom used to" lies, the same practiced vulnerable moments. "We should warn people," Jerome said. Already on it. See, I'd been contacted by a journalist who covers influencer culture. She wanted to do a piece on the rise and fall of manipulation streaming. I gave her everything, screenshots, recordings, the whole timeline. But Raven had one more card to play. She went on a podcast. Tea Time with Trinity, some drama channel with decent followers. And she brought receipts. Her receipts? Screenshots of me saying I'd buy her whatever she wanted and that money didn't matter when it came to her happiness. What she didn't include? The context. Those messages were from when her fake grandmother was fake dying and I was trying to comfort her about fake medical bills. But some people bought it. Her follower count started creeping back up. Comments like, "Maybe she's not entirely wrong and he seems controlling," started appearing. So I did something petty. Possibly too petty. You be the judge. I still had access to our shared Google photos from when we were together. Legal access. She'd shared the album with me and never removed me. In that album? Behind-the-scenes footage she'd recorded of herself practicing her manipulation tactics. Literally rehearsing conversations she was going to have with me. Planning out fake emergencies. Coaching Tessa on what to say to make her stories seem more believable. I downloaded everything, legally my right, as she'd shared it with me. Then I created a website, don'tdateraven.com. Simple site. Just the videos, organized chronologically, showing the evolution of her manipulation tactics over our 18-month relationship. The site got 100K hits in the first day. Her podcast appearance got pulled from YouTube. Final update, it's been 2 weeks since everything exploded. Here's where everyone ended up. Raven. She lost about 90% of her followers. Went from 8,000 to 800, and those are probably bots and hate watchers. Her Instagram engagement is dead. Every post gets spammed with Tesla emojis and 52K to charity comments. She tried TikTok. Got banned for harmful behavior after mass reporting. She tried starting fresh with a new identity. Internet detectives found her in 6 hours. Her OnlyFans peaked at 12 subscribers. One was her ex Jerome, who subscribed just to comment, "Still manipulating people for money. I see," on every post. King behavior, honestly. Last I heard, she's working at her dad's accounting firm, doing data entry. Her dad made her pay back the money she'd taken from guys over the years. Came out to about $40K total. She's on a payment plan. The best part? Her car actually did start making weird noises, for real this time. Transmission issues. $3,200 repair. Her dad made her pay for it herself. Tessa. Cut ties with Raven completely after getting exposed as an accomplice. Posted a lengthy apology that no one cared about. deactivated all her socials, and apparently went back to school for nursing. Me, I'm doing great, actually. The stream changed my life in unexpected ways. First, a bunch of companies reached out about sponsorships for my Twitch. I turned them all down except one, a financial literacy app that wanted me to do a series on recognizing financial manipulation in relationships. That felt right. The charity I donated to asked if I'd join their board of advisors. I said yes. I started streaming regularly. Nothing fancy, just coding tutorials and discussions about healthy relationships. Steady 500 to 1,000 viewers who are genuinely cool people. Met someone new. Her name's Quinn. She's a developer at my company who I'd never talked to before. This all went viral. She messaged me, "Your commit messages are hilarious, and also that stream was legendary." We've been dating for a month. She drives a 2012 Toyota Corolla with 150K miles and duct tape holding the bumper on. When I offered to help her fix it, she said, "Why, it works fine." I think I'm in love. The Tesla plot twist. Tesla reached out. They'd seen the viral stream, offered me a Model 3 at a heavily discounted rate for the positive brand association of the charity donation. I declined, bought a used Mazda instead, donated the difference to the charity again. Raven's last message. She texted me from a new number last week. "I know you hate me, but I wanted you to know that I did love you. Maybe not the right way, but it was real to me. I'm in therapy now, working on myself. I'm sorry for everything." I didn't respond. Some bridges are meant to stay burned. But I did one last thing. Remember that financial literacy charity? I set up a small scholarship fund there. $2,000 a year for young women who've experienced financial abuse or manipulation. I named it after Raven, not to be cruel, but because I hope someday she'll see it and understand that her story became a cautionary tale that might help others. Jerome and I still grab beers monthly. We started a support group. Sounds lame, but it's actually lit, for guys who've been in financially manipulative relationships. We've got 12 regular members now. Kyle joined too. My mom called after seeing everything online. "I'm proud of you for standing up for yourself, honey. Your dad never could." Maybe that's why Raven thought I'd be an easy target. Generational trauma and all that. But here's the thing about being raised by a divorced dad who got taken advantage of. Sometimes you learn what not to do. Sometimes you recognize the patterns. And sometimes when someone shows you exactly who they are on a live stream to 8,000 people, you believe them. And then you donate their Tesla money to charity. The end. Edit. Stop asking for the website link. I took it down after a week. Point was made. Edit 2. To everyone asking, yes, the charity donation is tax deductible. I'm getting like $15 back. Gonna donate that too. Different charity though. Thinking food banks. Edit 3. Raven, if you're reading this, and I know someone will send it to you, your mom says hi and wants you to call her back. Edit 4. The Tesla song remix has 5 million views now. The creator is donating the ad revenue to the same charity. The internet remains undefeated.